Hello, everyone. Today I will be talking about academic stress in college students. Stress is something almost every student experiences, whether it's from exams, homeworks, jobs, finances, or family responsibilities. Through my own research, I wanted to learn why academic stress happens, how it happens to students, and how strategies can help reduce it. In my presentation, I'll explain the psychological theory and that helps us understand stress and discuss solutions that colleges and students can use to improve their health. I personally chose this topic because stress is something that almost every college student deals with. A's are something that everybody strives for, no matter what grade you are in or how you were brought up. Everybody is taught to get A's on the report card. But I know how difficult it can be to balance classes, homework, work, and personal responsibilities. I wanted to understand why stress affects students so much and learn healthier ways to manage it. I also think this topic is important because improving mental health can help students perform better in school and enjoy college more. Academic stress is the emotional and mental pressure students feel when school demands become difficult to manage. Some stress is actually helpful because it can motivate us to study and meet deadlines. However, when stress becomes constant or overwhelming, it can negatively affect our health and performance. Common causes include exams, homework, jobs, finances, family responsibilities, and depending on the student, some stress can motivate students, but also too much stress can be harmful. My reach, my research found that too much stress can have many negative effects on students. High stress can increase anxiety, depression, poor sleep, difficulty concentrating, and lower grades. And it can also increase burnout. These effects don't just hurt academic performance, they can also affect physical health and relationships. This is why recognizing stress early is so important. Physical theory I choose is Lazarus and Folksman's transactional model of stress and coping. This theory says that depends on how we interpret a situation and whether we believe we have the resources to deal with it. For example, one student might see a difficult exam as a challenge, while other students see it as impossible. The theory also explains two types of coping. Problem focused coping includes solving the problem, like making a study schedule, while emotion focused coping helps manage feelings through exercise, mindfulness, and or talking with friends. Several studies supported these findings, and his colleagues found that academic pressure, financial concerns, and uncertainty about the future were the biggest sources of stress for students. Another study by Pasco and his team found that long term stress can reduce concentration, lower academic performance, and increase in mental health problems like anxiety and depression. Some key takeaways: inclusion. Academic stress is normal, important of college life, but it becomes a problem when it is constant, overwhelming. Research shows that excessive stress can affect mental health, physical health, and academic performance. The good news is that healthy coping strategies and support from colleges can make a big difference by teaching students how to manage stress. Colleges can help create healthier and more successful learning environments. I'd like to end my presentation with questions that you may have. What is one thing you can start doing this week to reduce your own stress? The first thing that comes to mind when asked that question is just take a deep breath. You can understand that life does not end if you make a bad grade. You just have to move on and keep going forward. How can colleges better support students dealing with stress? This question, I believe, the greatest thing to do is to not feel embarrassed if you need help. If you need help, just reach out. There's counselors all over campus that can help you and support you in any way that you may need. Thank you.